Listen, I get it. Life is hard and it feels like you're doing your best, you're doing everything that you need to do, but still, nothing is working, nothing is changing for you. But let me tell you, if nothing changes with you, nothing in your life will change. So, as 2024 ends, as the year comes to an end, let's talk about how to stop standing in your own way and actually create the life that you have always been dreaming of. So, just sit down, relax, and let's eat some biscuits while we chat about life and how we have been standing in our own way, because I have been standing in my own way for quite some time now, and I know what it feels like. I know the signs of you standing in your own ways, and I need to share this with you. So let's chat. All right. So the first thing that I want to tell you is to take responsibility for where you are, because most of the time it's very easy for us to blame circumstances for where we are. It's very easy for you to blame your parents. It's very easy for you to blame God. It's easy for you to blame one thing or the other for something that you didn't do or something that isn't working out for your own life. But you forget that your life is a reflection of the choices that you make. Ask yourself, how many times have you told yourself this year that you were going to do something, but you did not follow your plan? You did not follow your plan. How many times have you told yourself that, oh, today I'm going to film one video on my YouTube channel, and then it's the end of the day, you did not even do anything. You didn't even plan the script for the video. You didn't even take time to look good for the camera. You didn't even think of it. It didn't even cross your mind during the day. How many times have you told yourself, I'm going to start this side hustle, I'm going to start doing this, I'm going to start doing that? And at the end of the day, you did not still do it. The first step in getting out of your own way and just getting tired of your own shit and getting the life that you've always deserved and you've always wanted is to take responsibility. Tell yourself that it is because of me that this thing is not happening. It is because I told myself that I was going to do this and I did not follow my plan through. But while you are taking responsibility, don't beat yourself up. Now, the second step of getting out of your own way and getting tired of your own shit, stop wasting time on the things that don't matter. You know how many times people spend on their phone? You know how many hours most people spend scrolling away their life on TikTok? Ask yourself, the last scrolling session that you had, how many hours did you spend? Check your phone's digital well-being. That's what it's called on my own phone. Check how many hours you spend on TikTok. Check how many hours you spend on Netflix. You have a dream that you know that you really want to achieve. So why are you letting distractions come your way? I always tell myself that, you see, TikTok app, I don't want to delete it. Like, I'm not this kind of person to tell you delete social media, delete all these things. I will not delete it because I want to be a content creator on social media. So I need these apps. This is what my homepage looks like. My homepage has all of my apps that I use for work and for pursuing my goals. You're not going to see TikTok there, because if I see it, I'm going to click on it. And one thing about TikTok is like this strong force. There's a strong demonic force on TikTok. Like, the moment you watch one video, you're watching the next one, you're watching the next one. Do you know that these companies, Meta, TikTok, social media, they literally pay they pay millions of dollars to make sure that people are glued on their phone. They pay millions of dollars to make sure that you are glued on their phone, because the more time you spend on their platform, the more money that they are able to make. If you can even delete TikTok, delete it. If you can't delete it, like, hide it away, out of sight, out of mind. Another thing that people waste their time doing is planning. Spending so much time trying to plan and perfect one thing that you want to start. It's just you standing in your own way. And at the end of the day, you cannot even execute, you can't even take action, because you're just busy planning and trying to make everything to be perfectly perfect and looking aesthetic. Why? Why? I always say this before that. So there was a time that I wanted to start my own YouTube channel a few months ago, and let me tell you the thing that kept holding me back. Like, when I think of it, I just want to slap myself. The thing that kept holding me back was YouTube banner. I kept designing one YouTube banner or the other. And after I finally got a YouTube banner, and then the next thing that started taking my time was a YouTube intro, because back then, like, YouTube intro was a thing. Now it's not really a thing, but YouTube intros, I cannot tell you how many YouTube intros that I kept editing, I kept doing and doing again, because I just wanted it to be perfect. So most times I just usually focusing on the wrong things when I should just have focused on, making videos. That was the most important thing if I really wanted to be a YouTuber. Now imagine if you took half of this time that you've been spending on social media scrolling away your life. Imagine if you take half of that time and put it into the goals that you are working on right now. Imagine where you have been by the end of the year. You have been celebrating one big milestone or the other in your business and your life. Also, I want you to ask yourself, if I keep doing the thing that I'm doing every single day, where would I be in 2025? By this time, 2025, where would I be? If I keep doing the same things that I keep doing every single day, would I be happy with where I will be in 2025? If the answer is no, please write a list of what a typical day in your life looks like from the very moment you wake up till when you go to bed. What are the things that you spend your time doing? Like, list out, no matter how tiny it is. Like, I eat by this time, I go out by this time, I watch TV, write out all these things, and then look at the things that are distractions, the things that are not going to help you in your goals, help you to get to your goals. Just delete those things and replace it with one tiny task that you can do that will get you closer to your goal. Make a real plan and stick with it. It's one thing to have a goal, it's one thing to say you want to be a YouTuber, it's one thing to say you want to start an online business or start a side hustle next year and all that. But if you don't have a step-by-step plan on how to get there, like, this is very cliche, but it will shock you to know that most people just don't do the most obvious things, the most cliche things. You've probably heard it so many times. If you have a dream, you have a goal, make sure that you have steps that you're going to take to achieve this goals. Yet most people don't. They just know that they want to be a YouTuber, but still they don't have step by step plan on how to get to that goal that they want to get. So here's how to create a real plan in the most simplest way possible. I'm not going to bore you. First thing, you're going to take a clean sheet of paper and then you're going to write out 10 things that you really want to achieve in 2025. 10 goals that you want to achieve the next year. Okay, write these things down. 10. Like, okay, just brainstorm all the things that you really want to achieve. Now, take a look at that list and then ask yourself, if there's one thing here on this list that I've written down here, if there's one thing that I would love to achieve tomorrow morning, if there is one thing that I would want it to come into reality like this instant, what would that thing be? That's the only way for us to prioritize the most important things for us. Because most times people have 30 goals. People have 30 goals. They're like, okay, I have goals. I'm a goal setter. Are you a goal getter? They are like, I have goals. And then in 2025, they have 25 goals that they want to achieve. And at the end of 2025, they cannot achieve one. It's because they don't have priorities. They are not focusing on the most important things. So if you ask yourself this one question, what is that one thing that you would really like to achieve this instant? Like, if you had a magical wand that you could just, make it come to life immediately, what would that one goal be? The second step, you're going to take out that one goal that you have picked out. You're going to take it into another clean sheet of paper. Okay, put it at the top there, and then you're going to put a deadline for that goal. Now the deadline could be, December 31st, 2025, whatever. Put a deadline, because a goal that doesn't have a deadline, you're just going to be like, oh, I have all the time in the world to achieve it. So you're not going to really make it a priority. You're not going to really make it the number one thing in your life. When you wake up in the morning, you're going to be like, it's not really that important. Let me just do something else. Okay. So I want to make sure that you have a deadline, so that deadline always, like, when you have a deadline, when you have like an assignment to submit the next day, you want to do it today, because of course you're submitting it tomorrow. But if the deadline was like, Saturday, and today is, let's say, Monday, you would want to do it today because, oh, you still have all the time in the world to do it. So you want to give yourself a deadline just for, just to be disciplined. Okay. That doesn't mean that when you get to December 31st, 2025, and you still haven't achieved that goal, you should kill yourself or beat yourself up or call yourself a failure. The deadline is just to, make you take it more serious. So just tell yourself, my deadline for achieving this would be, first quarter, second quarter of the year, or anything like that. Third thing you're going to do is to write out every single step that you need to take to make this thing happen. So let's say you want to become a YouTuber. You're going to write down the first thing that you need to do. Of course, create a YouTube channel, give your YouTube job, pick up your YouTube name, create your YouTube banner very quickly. Don't waste time on that. Just if you can, just put your name on the YouTube banner, put your name on the YouTube banner on a white plain background with a black text. Just put your name there, or you can just put your niche, whatever you want to talk about, as easy as that. Like I'm telling you, YouTube banners can make you waste the whole day on it. So you should not. pick your profile picture, create the account. Then the next thing is to start coming up with video ideas. How do you come up with the video idea? You look for videos that I've done well before on YouTube. Like these are the steps that we need to take every single day, to become a YouTuber. And then the next thing to do is to create your daily checklist. So a daily checklist is out of the list of all the steps of things that you need to do to become a YouTuber. And also the thing that you can do every day. Okay, every day what I'll do is to come up with video ideas. Then another day I will film my videos. Maybe on Fridays I'll edit the videos. Then on Monday I'll upload the videos. Like that. That's what your daily checklist is going to look like. Then after you've created your daily checklist, please start today. Don't keep it for January 1st, 2025. I'm not saying that it's going to be easy, but tell me, is it not harder for you to keep staying broke and keep staying unhappy and keep being a goal setter and not a goal getter? It's so much harder than that. So I don't want you to waste time. Don't waste time. 2025 is around the corner, or if you're already watching this in 2025, don't waste 2025 like the way you wasted 2024 again. And if you follow these three simple steps that I just mentioned, now having your daily checklist every single day, you're doing everything that's on your checklist. 2025 will just definitely be the year that you finally achieve all the goals that you have been trying to achieve for the past 5 years. It will just be as simple as that. Get out of your own way and subscribe to the channel, because I'll see you in my next video.